it's very essential that you learn from him how he has built them, what his experience has been, and where he sees the gaps. And he has now ventured into a very exciting area of space technology, and his company is now pouring into it. And you know his company already. The name of his company is Flywheel Aerospace. We've all used some parts of it. So yeah, Faiz, a brief mention of what your entrepreneurial journey has been.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, hello everyone. As Vishwaru said, my name is Faiz. I'm the founder of Flywheel Aerospace, and we actually develop robotic solutions for industries and academia also. And for the past few years, we have been developing on focusing on the attitude, determination, and control systems. And recently, we have actually started developing, the product market fit. Not because necessarily it was not working or something, but when I started my venture, I used to think. Because I actually started working on and learning robotics when I was in 10th standard, when I came to Delhi from Bihar, a small town in Bihar. If you know a city called Nalanda, you must have heard about Nalanda University. Okay. So my town is next to Nalanda actually. So I started learning about robotics since I know, and exactly like Shubham sir also said, when he was working, he used to work on C, C++ using all those wires. I actually started learning from PIC microcontroller, and there was no Arduino and all these libraries which we see right now, but that was very challenging, especially for 9th, 10th grader student. There was no online forums, but still I had to learn it because I saw Iron Man and I thought I could build it someday. So, so it was a whole crazy idea, and I thought I'm going to build it, but I think I'm on the right track. So if you see somebody are flying around in the city, so probably it's going to be me. Alright. So the idea when I started, so I thought when I was in graduation, I used to take classes in all the different branches of engineering, like in mechanical, electrical. So I used to take training also in the robotics and engineering. So I thought, let's convert this into a venture. Let's make some money out of it and see where it goes. So I started developing a few products which from the engineering point of view I thought is going to be really good for the students, but I had no idea how market works, how customers, how people are going to take it, and what feedback they are going to give me. So like in every aspect where I could have made a mistake, I did. Like my packaging was too good, like so good, I think it was almost, I was using the box which they used to make for Rolex watch or something. So the product, my product was around 8,000 rupees, the box was 800 rupees. So later on I realized what I was actually doing. So I did all the mistakes which anyone can do, and then I started learning. I was the solo founder. I used to talk to lots of people. I still remember, I have a friend, he works in marketing, and I actually showed him a design, and I asked him, isko kaise kya hai? Like, what is this called? So he told me that this thing is actually the graphic design. So who design is actually called graphic designer. So I was so unaware of other people except engineering, that how do they operate, what managers do, what HR does, how law works, how taxation works, and how finance works. So I had to learn everything from very scratch. And then I started building multiple products. I realized how we can test our product in the market, get feedback from them, and then I started developing it. So the kit which you have also bought is actually one of the hero products in our company, which most people buy with two reasons. Because one is that it's an Arduino sheet. Arduino is used most widely in the world. Second is it's very affordable. And the third is the core problem which I wanted to solve was the issue with, which we deal when we work on robotics or on embedded with the breadboard. Because most of the students who start learning on Arduino or robotics are not very well aware of working on the breadboards. Like even in colleges also, they give us a wooden box where we used to work on electronics and electrical, and they expect us to just build our own product. So that was the whole idea. So I just made all the connectors in a tiny sheet, in a tiny circuit. I designed the PCB, and then we launched it. And it was accepted very well. Like you have used, I have not received any bad reviews. If you have, please do send me on email, don't post it on social media. So this is how actually one thing I started. The second, which was very important lesson for me was, now I can speak without, shivering. I used to be a backbencher kind of student. Two reasons: I was very shy. The second was I was tall, so it worked out well for me. And I was very shy. I used to hesitate a lot to reach out to people, especially when the person is very well qualified as compared to me. Let us suppose I'm from Jamia Millia Islamia, Central University in Delhi. So I used to hesitate to reach out to people, let's say from MIT, Stanford, or even from IIT. But when I started my company, I had to sell my kits. I had to make some money. So I reached out to lots of people. Professor Biswarup was one of them. I tried to sell him. So he did not bought the kit, but he was kind enough to tell me actually how I can sell it to IIT. But
so he contacted me on LinkedIn.
Yeah, on LinkedIn. Yeah, I reached out to him on LinkedIn. I mostly reached out to people on LinkedIn. I see if they are already active on LinkedIn, then most probably they are going to see the messages. And at that time, you could have sent lots of messages on LinkedIn. There was no restrictions like right now they have used. So I reached out to him. And the second thing was that he posted actually a job profile for a research assistant in his lab, in our lab RISE lab. So there were 2-3 things which was the minimum criteria to hire. One was, I think, was from MTech student, and the second was the student has to be from Tier 1 or Tier 2 university. I had none. So I was not an MTech student, I'm an MSc electronics student. I did my BSc in instrumentation. I chose not to go into BTech. But somehow I decided, why am I going to reject myself? It's his job. Let him reject me. I'm not going to reject myself. And I don't know how it turned out. Like when destiny plays its role, so it happens, lots of stuff. I got selected. The interview, I have no idea how the interview went, and I still don't know why he selected me. There were 2 reasons, primarily because I have no idea how did my interview went. The second was, I was giving my interview it was an online interview, and I was walking with my phone like this, and I was walking in my university, and I was answering him. So I actually don't remember what I answered. So because my whole focus was where do I need to sit, and students were everywhere, so I was not getting a quiet place. But somehow he did accept me for the research assistant role, and that actually changed the way I now reach out to people. I'm not hesitant while reaching out to, let's say, even if I need to reach out to Prime Minister of India, I'm just going to send him an email. Would you like to learn about robotics someday? Is he active on LinkedIn? No, he was not. Last month I was actually in Noida. There was an expo, and there was our Prime Minister of India was there, our Chief Minister of UP was there, and their SPG guards and NSG guards actually noticed me that this guy is trying to maybe reach out. Very specifically, don't move. Don't move, give me your phone and don't move. And I was like, I'm there to sell. If Prime Minister can endorse my product, that is going to be big. So yeah, so 2 things. Please understand, if you are going into market, if you are planning to start a venture, read about your customers, study them deeply, who you are planning to target, how you are going to target them. The second is, please don't hesitate. Your job is not to reject yourself. They will. Okay, and most people don't.
Yeah.
So yeah, and most people don't reject you. So yeah.